watching the 4th episode of Talking Clans. Today we'll be covering Flameclaw's favorite character, Sandstorm. Now, Flameclaw, why is Sandstorm your favorite character?
Hi guys, to answer your question, Sandstorm would have to be my favorite character simply because of the personality change. Like, we all remember the grumpy Sandpaw who hated Firepaw, and now she's just one of the wisest cats in the clan, and she's changed so much. I've just begun to respect her, and I just really like her because of that, like how she changed.
Yeah.
So my first question for you, it would be, how do you feel about Sandstorm during Firestar's quest?
Honestly, she kind of annoyed me. Because, I understood that she was jealous of Spotted Leaf. That made sense, because Firestar was actually kind of cheating on her, a little bit. It seemed like it. So, I could understand her being jealous, but Spotted Leaf was dead, you know?
Yeah.
So, it wasn't really, I don't really know. I don't think that, I got kind of annoying that she was always accusing him and was, really angry at him for loving Spotted Leaf because Spotted Leaf was dead.
Yeah, and, I was really actually annoyed with that, too, because as much as I love Sandstorm, I will not, overlook her flaws, and her biggest flaw is jealousy, I think. Because just, what the hell? Who in their right mind will complain about a dead cat? I mean, it's not like Spotted Leaf is gonna come down from StarClan and be mates with Firestar.
Right. That's what I was thinking, and I don't know. I just feel like if Spotted Leaf were alive, I could understand even though she's a medicine cat and it could never work out.
Yeah.
But the relationship developed more when she was already dead.
Yeah, which is kind of lame.
Yeah, it is. I didn't really like Spotted X-Fire just because of that. The relationship wasn't well developed. The age thing, I don't really think it matters just because they're cats. I mean, some people would argue that it does matter, but the biggest reason why I don't ship Spotted X-Fire is because, the relationship just wasn't developed. I don't know. They never really spent much time with each other except when Firepaw or Fireheart would come to the medicine cat den and ask for herbs or something, so...
And then she died, and it was...
Yeah.
It was just, over. And then, I don't know, I like Spotted Leaf a lot, but I don't really ship Spotted X-Fire just because I kind of don't like how Spotted Leaf is all like, oh my gosh, I love you, Firestar. I was like, deal with it, you're dead, he's never gonna love you. Find a cat in StarClan, there are thousands of cats in StarClan. Find a sort of a mate there. Why not?
Wait, you're talking about Spotted Leaf?
Yeah.
Well, she shouldn't have been mates with anyone. She should have just accepted the fact that she was a medicine cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but she was a medicine cat, so...
She couldn't really be mates with anyone. I think she told Firestar that, though. She told him in a dream, hey, it would never work out between us, even though I love you. Because I'm a medicine cat, and you belong with Sandstorm, I think, is what she said.
Yeah. He really does, and, there's a quote, I read today, I just can't remember exactly, but she said something along the lines of, Sandstorm and Firestar are happy together, and it's all that matters, and I know that I'll never be with him.
Mm-hmm. So, speaking of ships, do you ship Sandstorm and Dustpelt, or ship Sandstorm with anyone?
Well, I do ship Dust X Sand, and I was really sad when Dustpelt died because I was hoping I could get to ship that a little bit more.
Yeah, if they both became elders together.
Yeah, because thinking back, from Into the Wild. Duskpaw and Sandpaw were like made for each other, and it was kind of, for me, a shock when Sandstorm started showing affection for Fireheart slash Star, because it really wasn't expected, because she hated him so much.
Yeah.
It was just kind of out of the blue. She likes him. But then it became my OTP. It still is my OTP. And yeah, I ship Sandstorm with Spotted Leaf after our last video, just because it was a joke at first. It still is a joke. When you think about it, it could be cute. And I actually saw a video on YouTube about it, so.
For those of you who don't know, in our last video, when we talked about background and supporting characters, Flameclaw was talking about who she shipped Firestar with or something like that. And yeah, it was a little bit off topic, but she accidentally said Spotted X Sand instead of Fire X Sand, and it was pretty funny. And we started laughing, and we were like, hey, I wonder if that ship exists. So we started to look it up, and I mean, I ship it as a crack shipping, so.
Yeah, me too. I actually drew it, and it's on my DeviantArt, if any of you want to check it out. My next question is, what are some words you would use to describe Sandstorm's personality?
Now that I think about it, even though I don't like Squirrel Flight, like, a lot of Sandstorm's personality traits are reflected in Squirrel Flight.
Yeah, that's true. Now that you said it, I realize, yeah.
Because Sandstorm, I would describe Sandstorm's personality as feisty, energetic, responsible. What are some words you would describe her as? I think that sums her up. I mean.
Yeah, I would go on the negative as well. I would go with whiny a little bit. She can be whiny a little bit. Jealous, definitely jealous. I think that's it. And I mean, it's not really a personality trait, but she's a very good hunter, which is what made me make Flameclaw a good hunter. Actually, it was all inspired by Sandstorm.
Yeah. I think they said in the story a couple times that she was like the best hunter in the clan before she became an elder, or before younger cats became good hunters. She was in the first series one of the best hunters in the clan. What was your favorite moment with Sandstorm?
Well, it would have to be when she admitted her love to Fireheart. It was just one of the cutest moments. I think it's one of my, it could be my favorite moment, actually, not just one of them, but like the favorite. Because she finally got the courage. I think it was like before a battle. I'm not sure when it happened, actually.
I think I remember. They were going to the two-leg place or something.
My next question is, do you prefer Spotted or Sand? I mean, we already covered it, but like in general, not in ships, but like by personality and stuff.
I think I would prefer Sandstorm. And I mean, I don't really know if I like Spotted Leaf. I don't think I like her that much. I mean, I don't hate her, I just don't like her. And as far as Sandstorm goes, like, my opinion over is kind of neutral. Like, neither of them are my favorite characters. But, I would have to say Sandstorm because a lot of times Spotted Leaf kind of seems like a Mary Sue.
Yeah, that's true. Someone even mentioned it in a group I'm in, I think, and I have to agree. But
people mention it everywhere.
Yeah.
Can you remember a time when she even messed up in the series and did something that was bad other than, I mean, yeah, she loved Firestar, but nobody really knew, so has she ever, like, really messed up and made any big mistakes that, like,
oh my gosh, I think she hasn't.
Yeah, she hasn't really done anything. She's almost perfect, so that's why I really don't like her that much.
Well, actually, she might have when she came In my opinion, it was kind of a mistake when she came into Sky Clan with them. It was a mistake. Well, not, she didn't think it was a mistake, but I think it was because it made Sandstorm angry, and I think that's when Firestar lost Sandstorm in Firestar's quest when they were separated.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I can actually count that as a mistake because she didn't think it was a bad thing, so.
It's actually been ages since I read Firestar's Quest. Actually, it would have been 5 years ago, so it's kind of hard for me to remember. But when they were separated, like, how long did it take for them to be reunited in that book? Like, it was only a couple chapters, wasn't it? Or
Yeah, it was a couple of chapters, and those couple of chapters killed me because I was worried that Sandstorm was gonna die. But I knew that she wasn't gonna because I've read most of the Warriors books, actually all of them, up to the Blazing Star with like a lot of spoilers. I knew almost everything, so I really didn't have anything to worry about. But yeah, I think it was a couple of chapters.
I think that Spotted Leaf had to come with them to Sky Clan because in order to help Echo Song become a medicine cat.
Yeah, and but Sandstorm taught Echo Song as well.
Yeah.
No, you know who taught Echo Song? Fawnstep.
Who's that? Tell us who that was.
Sorry, but I have to laugh. SkyClan's ancient medicine cat. Like the last one when they disappeared, when they fell apart.
Yeah. I thought that Spotted Leaf had something to do with Echo Song's role as a medicine cat, but I could be wrong.
No. I think she didn't. And she did give Leaf Star a life, which really ticked me off. Right now it ticks me off. It didn't tick me off then, because then I was like, oh my gosh, Spotted Leaf is perfect, and now I see it's not that way. Because why would they give her the opportunity to give Leaf Star a life? I think she gave her a life, if I'm not mistaken. Like, why? It made no sense since she isn't even from Sky Clan, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I think she was allowed to cross skies to give her the life.
Yeah.
Which also doesn't really make sense because are there borders in the sky? Like, isn't StarClan from Sky Clan and the other clans like? I mean, I know they're not in one place, but can't they just go?
Wait, what was I gonna ask you? Oh, would you have made Sandstorm Firestar's deputy?
Well, yeah, because maybe yes, maybe no. Yes, because they were like soulmates. They understood each other, and Firestar actually wanted to make her deputy, but it was his own stupid fault because he didn't give her an apprentice, and she couldn't become a deputy. But she was actually, I think, his second choice. First was Gray Stripe, second was her, and third was White Storm. But I wouldn't make her the deputy just because when Firestar died, she would have to take over Sandstar, and she would be really old at that time, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't be very nice for her. She would be grieving for her mate, and like imagine if she was a leader now, it would be horrible.
Right, she'd be really old and really, I don't know. She probably wouldn't be the best leader.
Yeah, but she's not older than Misty Star, is she?
I think they're about the same age because Misty Star would be the same age as, about the same age as Firestar. Because that was Misty Star's daughter. So, I think they would be about the same age.
I don't know how Misty Star can still lead.
Why?
Because, she's old. She should be in the Elders Den resting, not leading a whole clan of cats. Maybe. I mean, I love her and all. I really do. She's one of my favorite cats. But still.
Yeah, she is getting a little bit up there. I mean, I think the only reason why she seems younger than what she is because she was Blue Star's daughter. But yeah, she is getting kind of old. I never really thought about that. Because in the books, she acts and seems so young.
Yeah. Because I always imagined her young. And I didn't even know that she had kids before. I was like, wait, you had kids? But now we're getting off topic. So, my next question is, how do you think Sandstorm will die if not of old age?
Hmm. Like, if you think about how all of the elders died, like, there's been elders are normally crushed by trees or they get green cough or something like that if they don't die of old age. I don't know why. It's just because they're so old that they can't get up and like run away like everybody else. I don't really know. But I think that if she doesn't die of old age, I'm gonna have to go with green cough. I'm getting sick of green cough. Like, no pun intended. Sick of green cough because I wonder how many cats they've killed with green cough.
A lot?
Yeah, there's. I don't even know how many, but a lot of them have died of green cough. But I mean, I don't really know. I think that she would die of green cough. I don't know why, because so many elders die of green cough. So if she
Yeah, but that's
doesn't,
kind of too lame to me. Because, I mean, yeah, it could be a possibility. It's the easiest one to write for them, but that would mean someone else would have to die as well.
if
I
I
would.
was, if I was gonna kill Sandstorm, like in the books, and I was writing the books, and I wanted to kill Sandstorm, I would do something a little bit unusual, something that should happen more often with elders. I would have her be comfortable in her den, nice and warm, just really, really old, and then she would be like pass away in her sleep, and then the clan would be like, oh, she died happy, and then they'd bury her and whatnot. Because
Yeah, I love that.
they haven't killed enough elders that way, and it seems like more elders should die that way because they're elders, you know?
Yeah, I think Shellheart died this way. If I would have to kill off Sandstorm, I would kill her off the same way, like in her sleep. But if I would want a more awesome death, because she's awesome, I think she deserves a good death, then I would either make her get bitten by a snake. I know it's kind of like agonizing, but I don't know. I kind of thinking of an epic death, or just for her to die in battle,
Mm-hmm.
like one last battle as an elder. I don't know.
Yeah, like when elders are forced to fight, like in The Last Hope. I think a
Mm.
lot of them. Didn't Mousefur die in The Last Hope?
Yeah, she sadly did. I was crushed. I cried so hard when she died.
I forget, like, where she was and, like, how she died. But
She died
then,
in the battle, I think.
I know she died in the battle, but I don't know who killed her and what she was doing.
I think she was in front of the elders then, but I have no idea who killed her.
Oh, this just came to mind. How did you feel when Spotted Leaf saved, Spotted Storm? I meant, Spotted Storm. That used to be an admin, that's Kara. She was an admin on Mothwing before.
Yeah, that's why I laughed. That's why I laughed.
When, Spotted Leaf saved Sandstorm from Maple Shade.
Well, I was happy, but it didn't really matter in the end because Firestar died anyway. And to be completely honest, I wish that Sandstorm died with Firestar because now she's probably all sad and crushed because he's gone. And in Starclan, he was like, how many moons must I wait before Sandstorm dies? I remember it was in BRAMBLESTAR'S Storm in the prologue,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember the prologue. I
It
think,
was somewhere. It was somewhere.
yeah. Um, I wonder how Sandstorm felt about Spotted Leaf after that because she seemed like she didn't really like Spotted Leaf because she was jealous because she thought Firestar was in love with Spotted Leaf.
Mm.
So I wonder how Sandstorm felt after that. Did it say anything about that, or do we have to kind of just
Well,
use our imaginations?
I guess you have to imagine it, but I think that she is okay with her now, because come on, she saved her life, and
I wonder
she
if she
has
was
to be
like really
grateful.
surprised. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if I was Sandstorm just because Spotted Leaf is that type of character. Like we were saying, like she's really perfect. So she wouldn't have much anger and resentment. She's one of those characters who would do something like that. Like something kind, something selfless.
Um. Okay. Here's a pretty weird, kind of weird question. What did you not like about Sandstorm? We've been talking about what we liked about her, but not really what we didn't like.
I didn't like her when she was an apprentice, but I mean, it was like you were saying, like the reason why she's your favorite character is like how much she changed. And honestly, it kind of weirded me out. I didn't like the way she changed out of nowhere. Like it was weird to me. Like I wasn't sure if like she genuinely did not like Firepaw when he joined the clan, or if it was just like that elementary kind of flirting. Like you know how you were in elementary school and used to flirt, you would be mean to each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if she was like doing that or if she was just being mean. So like I don't really know, but if she was being mean, that's kind of annoying how she just like all of a sudden changed her mind and was like, "Oh no, never mind. I love you. Let's be mates."
Yeah. It, honestly, it weirded me out too. At first, I liked it, but like now that I think about it, it's kind of weird because you can't be like, oh, hey, I hate you, and then be like, poof, oh, I love you now. I love you so much. Like, that doesn't work that way.
Yeah, so that was like kind of weird, and I don't know. She just like I said earlier, she was never like one of my favorite characters. I wouldn't say she's exactly a Mary Sue. She's less of a Mary Sue than Spotted Leaf because I think she's made mistakes in the series because she seems like that kind of character. I just can't think of any right now. That and
Yeah,
like I don't know. I know
she
that
has made mistakes.
I definitely liked her a lot more than Spotted Leaf just because like her personality was more developed and we've seen much more of her. So um, I think that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. We release videos every Tuesday and Thursday. This is Spirit Blaze, that's Flame Call, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Bye.